Hi everyone, I thought we'd go ahead and try the crackle effect in this mold with some new eye candy mica powders that I got. I've mixed up 10 ounces of Shababe Baby resin that I am testing out to see if I like it. I have let it warm to, let's see, oops, I moved too fast. 30 degrees Celsius, 87 degrees Fahrenheit, and I am going to put it in these cups. This cup is going to have double the amount, I hope, or more of the other cups. Let me stand up. It's always easier to do this stuff standing up. Oop, I might have poured too much in that cup. Oh, I think we can make that work. All right, that's good enough. All right, so in my first cup, oh, I may not even have it open. I have Carolina Blue. If you're interested in trying these colors, they're not always on sale. So I do have a discount code because if you hear me talk about it, I don't like to pay full price for anything. I won't buy anything in a store that's full price. So always use discount codes. And if you happen to have mine, use anyone's. Just as long as you don't pay full price. All right, so here's my Carolina Blue. And I'm gonna take a good bit of it. See, that's a big chunk. Let's go ahead and add a little bit more because I don't feel like I added enough. And make sure we mix it in. I really like these eye candy mica powders for the crackle effect. They haven't failed me yet. They mix really well. I've tried the off-brand mica powders and stuff, and they just don't mix as well. And I'm always worried about getting little powder dots in my finished product. This resin is a little thicker viscosity, so I do tend to get a little bit more bubbles. And you can see them when I'm mixing. And yes, I'm still mixing like a crazy woman. All right, next I have Octopus Fluids Resin Ink Cinnamon. And let's do 7 drops. I want it colored, but it doesn't need to be super highly colored. Just a little bit of a tint, and I see that I got a little powder in my mold. It's really like a caramel brown. All right, next, another new eye candy pigment, Vibrant Bronze. This one was actually, I think, on clearance, and I was like, well, let's just get that. Oh, I have to get the lid off with these gloves on. Ooh, wow, I hope this works as well. It doesn't look as powdery. It looks really super shimmery. We'll see how the weight is in a second. Oh, it's very lightweight. We might have to do some doctoring. So I just added a stickful over here, and I do think we're going to do some doctoring because it feels a little different than the regular powders. I didn't look at the description close enough. I just thought, what a cool color. It's on sale. Let's get it. All right, so, but it is a super shiny, cool color. How can we make this work? This is such a cool color. We are going to make this work somehow. I don't know how yet, but we are going to make it work. It's still coming out pretty heavy, but I don't think it's going to have the consistency I need, so we're going to have to play with that in a minute. All right, and last I have Night Blue. I'm only going to add 4 drops of this. Again, just need the color a little bit there. Doesn't need to be super strong. All right, so I had already planned on making my mica powder heavier with my, there it is, with my casting craft. So we're going to go ahead and do that and maybe just add a little bit more to that one. Just getting out the mess I made. So I have this casting craft. I'm going to add 2 drops to my blue. And I'm going to add 4 to this one. Actually, let's go 5. My mom is visiting and she's down talking to the dog, so you're going to hear him bark. All right, give that a good mix in. Let's take a look at this and see where we're going with it. We may have to do a little bit more. If it doesn't, you know, let's add 4 more drops. Let's hope I don't take it too far. But it's, you can see the consistency is different and the stick shows through faster. So that's what we're trying to get past. It may drop more like a flower, but it's a thin mold, so we'll see what happens. I'm gonna add 4 more. 2, 3, 4. Let's hope that I don't destroy this. But now I know this powder is a little bit different. That's what happens when you don't read things that are on clearance. Again, because I'm a big sale nut. Everything on sale. All right, so first, let's get this color started filling the mold. I don't want to use it all, but I do want to use a lot. And let's give it a little shove around, not too much, just a little shove around. See if we can get it going a little bit more into where we want it. I don't want to pour any more in, and that's why I'm relying on my little shove around. I just don't want to take too much away from the center so that our mica powder doesn't move, but it looks like we're doing okay. It looks like my mold's not emptying. Even with the shove around, it's still refilling where I drag it. So I think that worked out okay. All right. I do want to try to do 2 pours with each, so we're going to start with the mica powder, the Carolina Blue. So there's 1. Then we're going to do some of our brownish color. And we're going to do this creation. We'll see how that works out. It did end up being a little coral. I think we're going to add some of this blue behind it. Maybe that will thicken it up some or give it a different weight. I'll just keep doing that. I'm going to use the rest of this blue. Get rid of some of these cups. Now, I'm going to use some more of this. We're starting to run out of room. That's okay. I think my outside color I picked wrong because I added the white to the other one, so it looks a little different. than I expected, but that's okay. All right, that's all we can do. The mold is full. I didn't pull out a center yet, and I don't really know what to do. I kind of have an idea, but we'll see. We'll pull these out and we'll look at them together. All right, so I have copper glass bits. I don't know. Then I have these. This might be the winner. And then I have these copper bits. This is tough. I think the blue would go really well, but then this might help bring out the other colors. It just, you know, you don't know which is going to take over. Let's just do these. Let's just do these. All right. I might need a little shove down. Where is my stick? I'll use this one. My super long crazy stick. I've been trying to use things I don't usually use to use them up, get rid of, see what I can use them for. All right. That's all that we're gonna do. I'm gonna let it go for about 10 minutes and then I'll give it a hit of heat to pop any bubbles. Otherwise, we'll come back when it's ready to unmold. All right, it's the moment of truth. Whether I altered the weight of it enough to make a crackle or some sort of crackly flower effect. I do like the back. It is very pretty, and I'm interested to see what the shape of the mold will do, because rounds, of course, are the easiest. You always know what you're going to get with a round. All right. Still soft. Let's check it out. Oh, wow. I probably could have made it a little heavier. The crackle isn't very heavy, but I have to tell you, and I don't know how well you can see it, there are the rings and the dimension, and this, oh my goodness, that shimmer, whatever it's called, is phenomenally gorgeous. That is so cool. I might have to do some trays at Christmas time using this, and I will have to make it heavier, more white, but wow, I love it.